Oh, for 50 pounds gone? Wow, that sounds unreal, right? That's exactly what Zepbound, the new weight loss drug everyone's talking about, promises. But is it truly an overweight cure, or just another hyped up miracle medicine? In this video, we're diving deep into Zepbound, from its potential weight shedding powers to the side effects, both common and downright scary, that you absolutely need to know about. So we're about to crack the Zepbound code and answer this burning question: is this your ticket to a slimmer you, or a one-way trip to trouble? Zepbound is a new medication that's been recently approved for weight loss, but it's actually been around for a few years. The generic name for Zepbound is tirzepatide, or you may know it as Mounjaro, a medication that was first approved to treat diabetes. One of the most exciting things about Mounjaro is how effective it is in weight loss. So they finally got the approval from the FDA and put a different sticker on the box and renamed it Zepbound. They were able to get approval because of two studies. They were called Surmount-1 and Surmount-2. Surmount-1 went on for 72 weeks, showing an average weight loss of 52 pounds at the highest dose. The Surmount-2 trial went on for 40 weeks and showed an average of 28 pounds at the highest dose. Now that's pretty impressive weight loss. In fact, it's the most effective weight loss medication that's been studied. So how does it work? Well, Zepbound belongs to a class of medications called GLP-1 agonist. GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide 1, a hormone naturally produced in your gut after eating. This hormone plays a key role in regulating appetite and blood sugar levels. When you eat, GLP-1 signals to your brain that you're full, leading to you eating less. It also stimulates the release of insulin from your pancreas, which helps your body convert sugar from food into energy. Think of GLP-1 like your body's built-in "I'm full" signal. Zepbound works by mimicking the effect of this hormone, essentially amplifying its natural function. When you take Zepbound, it binds to GLP-1 receptors in your body, tricking the brain into thinking you're full even when you haven't eaten much. This reduces your appetite, leading you to consume fewer calories and promoting weight loss. The beauty of GLP-1 agonists like Zepbound is their multi-pronged approach. Not only do they curb your appetite, but they also slow down your digestion, making you feel full more quick, as well as they help regulate blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity, making them really effective for individuals with type 2 diabetes. Now, while Zepbound offers a powerful tool for weight management, it's important to remember that it's not a magic bullet. Absolutely nothing is going to replace a healthy diet and exercise. If you're eating garbage and not active, there isn't much that's going to help you. So don't think that just by taking this, it's going to automatically fix your weight issues. Now let's address the side effects. Like any medication, Zepbound isn't without its potential downsides. The good news is that for most people, side effects are mild and temporary and often resolve within the first few weeks of treatment. However, it's crucial to be aware of them and know when to seek medical attention. By far, the most common side effect that we see with GLP-1 involves some sort of stomach involvement. This includes nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, and heartburn. These can be unpleasant, but they usually improve as your body adjusts the medication. Most of these side effects are related to how it slows down your digestion. When your food doesn't pass through as fast, you can start to feel bloated and nauseated. So the best way to avoid this is to keep your portion sizes small. If you overeat, you're going to pay for it. This is one of the great things about this medication, though, is that it can teach you a lot about portion control. So the next is fatigue. You may experience some tiredness, and especially at the initial stages of treatment. This typically subsides over time, and ensuring adequate sleep and maintaining a balanced diet can help. So you can also get an injection site reaction. So you can notice some redness, some itching or swelling at the injection site that can occur. So to treat this, you can try applying a cold compress or using over-the-counter pain relievers for relief. Okay, now we've covered the most common but mild side effects that might pop up from time to time. But let's talk about the more serious ones. They're rare, but not unheard of. Probably the most common and potentially most serious condition is something we call pancreatitis. That's basically a fancy way of saying when your pancreas gets super inflamed, throwing you into a world of intense abdominal pain, nausea, and vomiting. If you start with these symptoms, don't hesitate. Get medical attention right away because it can make you very sick and can even be deadly. So the next is gallbladder problems. Zepbound can increase your risk of developing gallstones, which can cause pain and require medical intervention. If you have a history of gallbladder problems, discuss it with your doctor before starting this medication. Now the next is something we call hypoglycemia, or this is low blood sugars. Since it's originally a diabetes medication, it can lower your blood sugars. This is most common if you're already on diabetes medications, and especially insulin. But if you start feeling shaky, anxious, lightheaded, and even hangry, get you something to eat. If it persists, make sure you talk to your doctor. Some more recent observations with this medication have shown a possible link to a condition called gastroparesis, or paralysis of the stomach. This is when the stomach doesn't move and it doesn't push its contents through very well. Now, the medicine usually does this to a point, but there are some evidence that it may become more long-lasting, leading to persistent issues with nausea, bloating, and pain with eating. Now the next one is extremely rare, but one that you need to be aware of, and it involves a type of thyroid tumor called C-cell tumors. Animal studies have hinted to a potential link between these tumors and GLP-1 medications, but it's crucial to remember that these tumors are already exceptionally rare in humans. There's no definitive evidence that yet confirms a connection with GLP-1 use in people. However, vigilance is always key. If you notice any concerning symptoms like a neck mass, difficulty swallowing or breathing, or persistent hoarseness, don't hesitate to bring them up with your doctor. Also, those with a family history of something called multiple endocrine neoplasia. Now, this is an inherited condition that causes cancers of different glands. Should take it with caution, as there are some animal studies that show a risk of these medications and developing a rare cancer. Now remember, this is not an exhaustive list of potential side effects, but hopefully it gives you a good idea of the common as well as concerning ones that you need to be aware of. Now I know what you're thinking, is it worth the risk? Well, that really depends. If you struggle with weight loss and other methods haven't worked, Zepbound could be a game changer. It's a powerful tool that can help you reach your goals, but it's not a magic pill. You still need to be committed to a healthy lifestyle, including balanced diet and regular exercise. While Zepbound offers significant potential for weight loss, we can't ignore the elephant in the room, and that's cost. This is going to be the biggest thing that keeps most people from being able to use this. If you're paying cash for this, you're going to have to shell out over $1,000 a month to use it. And to make it worse, most insurances won't cover it. So most of my patients just can't get it. However, there may be a silver lining. Since this is a new one on the market, they do offer a copay savings program that can potentially cut the price down in half. But not everyone's eligible to use that. Usually only those that are either paying cash or have commercial insurance can get the coupon. Those on government programs like Medicaid or Medicare are not eligible to use them. So, should you try Zepbound? Ultimately, the decision is between you and your doctor. But I encourage you to do your own research. Talk to your doctor and weigh the risks and benefits carefully. If you decide to go for it, remember, this should only be part of your journey. It can help you to reach your goals, but if you don't learn through it how to eat right, keep your portion sizes small, and maintain your healthy lifestyle, when you stop the medication, the weight's going to come right on back. Overall, the new GLP-1 medications like Zepbound are a very helpful tool in treating obesity. And if we can get around the cost, it may be a great choice for you. And unfortunately, cost is a perceived barrier for most of us when we think about dieting and eating right. But believe it or not, it doesn't have to be that way. In fact, this video right here, we're going to show you some amazingly healthy food options that are delicious and, most important, affordable. So you can afford not to watch it.